Your person needs help. The message they are sending you is: My beloved child, pause your scroll, right here, right now, because the silence you've been feeling is not empty. It's loaded. Someone connected to your heart is reaching out without words, sending a signal that only you can sense. This isn't coincidence, and it's not imagination. The timing is precise, the pull is intentional, and the message is urgent. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every second you remain here, the picture sharpens: a pause before a knock, a breath held before a confession, a truth hovering just outside the light. The connection between you is alive, even if the line feels quiet. What you're about to hear is meant to land softly, but change everything. Listen closely now. The signs are subtle because the need is real. They're trying to be strong while hoping you notice the cracks. A glance held too long, a message typed and erased, a memory resurfacing at the exact wrong moment. These are not accidents. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending isn't dramatic, it's honest. They need reassurance without being asked, understanding without judgment, and presence without pressure. You're not here by chance, you're here because your awareness is the bridge. As this unfolds, you'll recognize moments from your own life aligning like pieces clicking into place. That recognition is the signal to keep watching. Now the weight shifts. What's coming next changes the direction of this story. The help they need isn't rescue, it's recognition. It's the courage to say, I see you, when the world has rushed past. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This message carries a once-in-a-lifetime turning point. When two paths nearly missed, but didn't. As you hold this truth, notice the calm replacing the confusion. That calm is your confirmation. The next moment matters more than you think, and the next step, small, steady, sincere, has the power to unlock what's been waiting all along. Before you move even a second further, feel this moment. What you sensed in part 1 was only the surface. Beneath it, something deeper is unfolding, quiet, heavy, and real. This person isn't asking loudly. They're hoping silently. Their strength is borrowed, not owned, and it's running thin. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every pause you've noticed lately carries meaning. Every delay has been protection. The message they're sending is wrapped in restraint, because they don't want to burden you, but the truth is, you're already part of their answer. Here is what changes everything. They are at a crossroads, pretending they're fine while searching for a sign that they're not alone. The help they need isn't dramatic or public, it's personal. It's a moment of honesty, a quiet reach across the distance. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If you felt drawn back to old memories, unfinished conversations, or a name you can't forget, that's the signal strengthening. This is not about fixing them. It's about reminding them who they are when they forget themselves. Now listen carefully, because this part matters. The message they're sending carries timing, not panic. It's arriving now because you're ready to receive it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happens next depends on awareness, not action, yet. Recognition always comes before reunion, clarity before movement. As this truth settles, notice how resistance fades and understanding takes its place. This is the calm before a shift, the moment before the story turns. Stay present. The next part reveals what this connection is really asking of you. The feeling you couldn't name now has a shape. It's no longer just tension, it's direction. What's unfolding between you and this person is intentional, layered, and quietly powerful. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They are not lost, but they are tired of pretending they're not struggling. The message they're sending isn't fear, it's trust. They believe you will understand without explanation. That belief alone carries weight. If you've felt an unexplainable pull to slow down, to listen more carefully, it's because this moment requires presence, not noise. Now the truth sharpens. They need help, yes, but not in the way you might think. They need permission to be honest. They need space where their truth won't be minimized or rushed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This connection isn't asking for answers, it's asking for safety. The kind that comes from consistency, from showing up without conditions. If you've noticed patterns repeating, dreams, signs, sudden clarity, that's alignment forming. This is the phase where confusion dissolves and meaning steps forward. Here's the shift you must not miss. The message they're sending is also a mirror. It's revealing something about you. Your capacity to hold space, to choose patience, to lead with calm instead of control. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happens next isn't loud, but it's decisive. The moment you fully recognize this, the pressure lifts. You'll feel steadier, clearer, and ready for what's next. This isn't the end of the story, it's the turn. And what comes after changes how both of you move forward. What's been building quietly now reaches a critical point. This is where understanding turns into gravity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending is no longer just emotional, it's directional. They are signaling readiness, not desperation. Read that again in your mind. Readiness. This is the moment where timing aligns with courage. If you felt a calm urgency, like something important needs your attention but not your panic, that's because this chapter requires steadiness. The connection is asking you to remain present, not reactive. Every detail you've noticed recently has been preparation for this exact moment. Now hear the part most people miss. Helping them does not mean losing yourself. It means standing firm while being kind. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They are watching how you respond to silence, to uncertainty, to patience. Your composure is the message they need most. This is where trust is tested. Not with words, but with consistency. If you've wondered why things didn't move faster before, it's because the foundation wasn't ready. Now it is. This phase rewards clarity over speed and depth over drama. Here's the turning key. The message they're sending carries an invitation to step into a version of this connection that is honest, balanced, and grounded. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happens next unfolds naturally when pressure is released. You don't need to force anything. Recognition has already begun the shift. As this settles, you'll feel less confusion and more certainty. The story doesn't explode, it stabilizes. And that stability is the sign you've been waiting for. The next part reveals what opens when both sides are finally ready to meet the truth. The air changes here. You can feel it, lighter, clearer, unmistakable. This is the moment after the storm that never made noise. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending now is quieter than before, but stronger. It says, I'm here, if you are. No pressure. No demands. Just presence. This is how real connections evolve, when urgency turns into steadiness and fear gives way to trust. If you felt your thoughts slow and your heart settle, that's alignment locking in. Now notice what's different in you. You're no longer searching for signs, you're recognizing them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The help they needed has already begun, simply because you stayed aware. Sometimes support isn't a conversation, it's the decision to remain open. This is the phase where misunderstandings lose power and clarity gains ground. Old doubts feel smaller, like shadows shrinking at sunrise. That's not imagination, that's resolution beginning to form. Here is the quiet truth that seals this part. Nothing was wasted. Not the waiting, not the silence, not the uncertainty. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every pause shaped readiness. Every delay built strength. What opens next isn't chaos or surprise, it's peace with direction. You're stepping into a steadier chapter, one where connection is chosen, not chased. Hold that feeling. This story isn't ending. It's finally breathing. Something settles into place here, and it's impossible to ignore. The noise that once surrounded this connection has faded, leaving clarity behind. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending now isn't wrapped in fear or confusion, it's grounded. It says they've stopped running from what they feel. They're no longer testing the distance, they're respecting it. This is the stage where meaning deepens without effort, where silence feels supportive instead of heavy. If you've felt calmer lately, that calm is not accidental, it's earned. Now understand this carefully. What they needed from you was never urgency, it was stability. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They were searching for proof that care can exist without control, that support doesn't always come with conditions. And in ways you may not even realize yet, you've already given that. This is why the energy feels different now. There's less tension, more trust. Less guessing, more knowing. When connections reach this point, they stop draining and start strengthening both sides. Here's the realization that changes everything. The help they needed has transformed into mutual grounding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This isn't about saving someone, it's about walking beside them without losing direction. As this truth lands, you may feel a quiet confidence rise, the kind that doesn't need validation. That's your sign. What unfolds next won't rush you, it will meet you where you stand. And when it does, you'll recognize it instantly, because it will feel steady, clear, and right. This is the part where everything becomes unmistakable. The uncertainty that once lingered now has boundaries, and within those boundaries is trust. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending has matured, it's no longer a request, it's an acknowledgement. They recognize your presence, your patience, your quiet consistency. That recognition changes the dynamic. When someone feels seen without being chased, they begin to stand on their own. And that is exactly what's happening here. Now notice the shift in power, not over each other, but within the connection itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What once felt uneven has leveled out. There is balance where there was uncertainty. This is the phase where intentions become clear without being spoken. You may sense fewer doubts, fewer emotional spikes, and more grounded moments. That's not distance, it's respect forming. The space between you is no longer a gap, it's a bridge. Here's the truth you've been approaching this entire time. The help they needed has led both of you to clarity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is where connection stops being fragile and starts becoming durable. No illusions, no pressure, just honesty and readiness. As this realization settles, you'll feel prepared for what comes next, not anxious about it. The story is no longer about waiting. It's about choosing the next step with calm confidence. What unfolds now feels different because it is different. The weight you once carried for this connection is lighter, almost gone. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending no longer asks for reassurance. It offers it. This is the quiet confirmation that both of you have crossed an internal line. When care becomes mutual and steady, fear loses its grip. If you felt a sense of relief mixed with clarity, that's the signal you've reached this stage. Now pay attention to the stillness. It's not empty, it's full of trust. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is where intentions don't need constant explanation. You may notice fewer questions in your mind and more certainty in your chest. That certainty is earned, not imagined. It comes from alignment, from moments where effort turns into ease. This is the phase where connection feels natural again, not something you have to analyze. Here is the shift that seals it. The help they once needed has become shared strength. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you're stepping into now isn't uncertainty, it's direction. The future no longer feels like a question mark, it feels like a path. As this truth settles, you'll feel ready, not rushed, not hesitant. Just ready. And that readiness is the doorway to what comes next. Everything narrows here into focus. What once felt spread out and uncertain now gathers into one clear understanding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending has reached its most honest form, not emotional noise, not hesitation, but truth. They are no longer hiding behind distance or timing. What they feel is steady, and that steadiness is intentional. If you've sensed a quiet confidence replacing doubt, that's because the connection has crossed from uncertainty into awareness. Now recognize what this moment is teaching you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are no longer reacting, you're choosing. The difference matters. This phase is about discernment, about knowing when to move and when to remain grounded. The help they needed has reshaped how you both understand trust. It's no longer fragile. It's built. And when trust is built, the future stops feeling risky and starts feeling possible. That's the internal shift happening right now. Here is the closing realization of this part. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they sent was never just for them. It was also for you, to remind you of your clarity, your patience, your strength. What opens next doesn't demand proof or promises. It invites alignment. As this truth settles in, you'll feel prepared for the next chapter without forcing it. The story has moved from question to direction. And direction, once found, doesn't disappear, it guides. This is where the meaning becomes undeniable. Everything you felt, questioned, and sensed now stands in alignment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending has reached completion, not an ending, but a resolution. It carries certainty without pressure, clarity without demand. This is the moment when understanding replaces anticipation. If you felt a quiet assurance settle in, that's the confirmation you were waiting for. Now see what has changed within you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You're no longer searching for validation or signs. You trust your awareness. The help they needed awakened a deeper steadiness in you, and that steadiness reshaped the connection. This is what real alignment looks like: calm, mutual, and intentional. There's no urgency here, only readiness. And readiness doesn't rush, it recognizes the right moment. Here is the truth that carries you forward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What comes next unfolds naturally because the foundation is solid. You don't need to force answers or outcomes. The direction is already set. As this settles, notice the peace that follows clarity. That peace is your signal. This chapter closes with strength, and the next one opens with confidence, steady, grounded, and clear. What you step into now feels quieter, but it's powerful in a different way. The rush is gone, replaced by intention. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending is no longer about need. It's about presence. They are here, fully, without hiding or hesitation. This is the kind of arrival that doesn't announce itself loudly, but it changes the room the moment it happens. If you felt a sense of stability recently, that's not random. It's the result of everything aligning. Now understand the shift that has occurred. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You're no longer carrying this alone, and neither are they. The help that was once requested has transformed into shared awareness. This is where connection becomes supportive rather than consuming. You may notice that fear has less space to exist, replaced by trust and grounded expectation. That's the sign of something real taking form. Here is the truth that defines this stage. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Nothing is being taken from you, only added. Clarity, balance, and mutual respect are now part of the story. As this settles, you'll feel less need to explain and more confidence to simply be. The next step doesn't require urgency or proof. It requires presence. And you're already there. This is the moment where everything feels steady enough to stand on. The noise has faded, and what remains is clear intention. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending now isn't layered or hidden, it's simple, and that simplicity is powerful. They are no longer asking to be understood, they are offering understanding. When things reach this point, there's nothing to prove. Presence becomes the language. If you felt a grounded calm replacing emotional highs and lows, that's because this connection has stabilized. Now notice how your perspective has shifted. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You're no longer replaying the past or overthinking the future. You're anchored in what is real right now. The help that was once needed has already reshaped the dynamic, turning uncertainty into trust. This is the stage where expectations soften and confidence strengthens. You may feel more self-assured, less reactive, and more open. That's not distance, it's maturity taking shape. Here is the quiet truth that defines this part. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What's unfolding doesn't need drama to feel important. Its power lies in consistency and calm direction. The next chapter won't arrive suddenly, it will reveal itself naturally, step by step. As this understanding settles, you'll feel ready without forcing readiness. This is where alignment becomes lived, not imagined. And once alignment is lived, it doesn't fade, it grows stronger with time. Something deep locks into place here. It's subtle, but it's final in the best way. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending now carries certainty. Not loud certainty, not dramatic certainty, quiet, grounded knowing. This is the point where doubt no longer has space to argue. If you felt a sense of inner agreement, like your thoughts and feelings are finally on the same side, that's because alignment has reached its core. Now observe how ease has replaced effort. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What once required constant interpretation now feels obvious. The help that was once needed has transformed into mutual understanding. You may notice less need for reassurance and more comfort in silence. That silence isn't empty, it's supportive. This is the phase where trust becomes self-sustaining, no longer needing constant attention to survive. Here is the realization that completes this part. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are no longer waiting for something to happen, you are already within it. The future doesn't feel distant or uncertain, it feels reachable and calm. As this truth settles, you'll feel a steady confidence that doesn't need explanation. This is what clarity feels like when it's real. And from here, everything that follows moves forward with intention and balance. Everything feels intentional now, like each moment knows where it belongs. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending carries completion. Not an ending, but a readiness to move forward without hesitation. This is where the weight lifts completely. What once felt fragile now feels dependable. If you've noticed a quiet confidence growing inside you, that's because uncertainty has finally lost its grip. This stage isn't loud or dramatic, it's powerful because it's calm. Calm is what remains when truth has nothing left to hide. Now understand what makes this moment rare. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You're standing in clarity without needing to explain it to yourself or anyone else. The help they once needed has shaped both of you into steadier versions of who you already were. This is where connection stops being a question and starts being a choice, made daily, naturally, without pressure. You may feel less emotional turbulence and more grounded expectation. That's the sign of something sustainable taking form. Here is the realization that seals this part completely. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Nothing here is rushed, and nothing is uncertain anymore. What lies ahead doesn't require guessing or hoping, it invites participation. As this understanding settles, you'll feel prepared for what comes next, not because you planned it, but because you grew into it. This is where confidence replaces waiting. The story no longer asks if. It simply moves forward, steady and sure. There's a quiet momentum here that doesn't ask for permission. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending now carries follow-through. Not promises spoken out loud, but actions lining up in the background. This is the stage where intention becomes visible without needing explanation. If you felt a gentle push forward, subtle, steady, undeniable, that's because the path is clearing itself. Nothing is forced. Nothing is rushed. The movement feels natural because it's earned. Now notice how certainty shows up without pressure. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The help they once needed has matured into reliability. You can feel it in the consistency, in the absence of confusion, in the calm rhythm of things unfolding. This is where trust stops being a topic and starts being a baseline. You're no longer bracing for uncertainty. You're standing on clarity. That shift changes how you carry yourself, how you respond, how you decide what matters next. Here's the truth that grounds this moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What's forming now is durable. It doesn't depend on perfect timing or constant reassurance. It grows because both sides are aligned and willing. As this settles, you may feel a confident ease, less urgency, more direction. That ease is the signal you've arrived at the right pace. The next chapter doesn't need a dramatic entrance. It's already here, unfolding with intention, strength, and a calm certainty that lasts. This moment carries a sense of arrival that doesn't need celebration. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending now feels settled, like a decision that has already been made internally. There's no hesitation left in it, no testing of boundaries. What once felt uncertain now feels deliberate. If you've sensed a quiet readiness, as if things have finally slowed to the right speed, that's because this phase is built on awareness, not urgency. Everything has aligned enough to move without resistance. Now recognize the strength in this calm. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is where emotional noise fades and intention becomes clear. The help they needed has reshaped how both of you understand connection. It's no longer about reassurance or waiting for signals. It's about trust holding steady even in silence. You may notice that your thoughts feel clearer, your reactions softer, your confidence more grounded. That's not distance, it's balance forming. Balance is what allows something real to last. Here is the truth that anchors this part. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Nothing here feels forced because nothing needs to be. The direction is clear, and clarity doesn't rush. As this understanding settles, you'll feel prepared to move forward without questioning every step. This isn't a pause, it's a foundation. And foundations don't announce themselves, they quietly support everything that comes next. There is a steady forward pull now, unmistakable and calm. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending is no longer about uncertainty, it's about commitment to the next step, even if that step is taken quietly. This is the phase where intentions stop circling and start moving in one direction. If you felt a sense of "this makes sense now," that feeling is your confirmation. Nothing dramatic is required because the truth has already settled. Now notice how trust feels different here. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. It doesn't feel fragile or temporary anymore. The help they once needed has turned into shared stability. You're no longer wondering where you stand, you feel it. This is where clarity replaces anticipation. The energy between you is no longer searching, it's grounded. And when something is grounded, it can grow without shaking every time the world moves. Here is the realization that completes this stage. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What unfolds next will feel natural because it's aligned with who you've become through this process. There's no rush, no pressure, only direction. As this truth settles in, you'll feel confident without needing reassurance. This is not the end of the journey. It's the point where moving forward finally feels right. Something opens quietly here, like a door that was never locked, only waiting. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending now carries acceptance, the kind that doesn't argue with reality. It acknowledges what is, without resistance. This is the stage where relief arrives without fanfare. If you felt a soft exhale you didn't realize you were holding, that's because tension has finally released. Nothing is being pushed anymore. The connection has found its natural posture, upright and steady. Now observe how certainty feels lighter than expectation ever was. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The help they once needed has become shared direction. You're no longer measuring progress, you're experiencing it. This is where alignment shows up as ease, conversations that don't drain, silences that don't scare, moments that don't need interpretation. When clarity becomes consistent, confidence follows. You may notice a stronger sense of self here, not diminished by connection but supported by it. That's the difference that matters. Here is the grounding truth of this part. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What's ahead doesn't require preparation through worry. It asks for presence and trust in what has already been built. This chapter isn't about proving anything, it's about continuing with intention. As this settles, you'll feel steady without being rigid, open without being unsure. That balance is the signal. From here, movement isn't forced, it's invited. And when movement is invited, it arrives at exactly the right time. This is where understanding turns into quiet confidence. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending now feels complete, not because everything has been said, but because nothing important is being avoided anymore. There's a sense of honesty in the air, the kind that doesn't need rehearsal. If you've noticed fewer doubts and more clarity in your thoughts, that's because this stage is built on acceptance. What's real no longer needs to hide behind timing or distance. It stands on its own, steady and visible. Now feel how the connection holds without effort. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The help they once needed has reshaped how both of you relate to uncertainty. It doesn't control the story anymore. Instead of reacting, you're responding with calm awareness. This is where emotional maturity shows itself, not in big gestures, but in consistency. You may sense that trust no longer needs constant checking. It simply exists. That's the sign that something lasting has taken root. Here is the realization that defines this part. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You're no longer waiting for permission to move forward, you already have clarity. What comes next won't feel risky or confusing, it will feel aligned with who you are now. This chapter doesn't demand speed. It rewards intention. As this truth settles in, notice the steadiness in your choices and the peace in your direction. That peace isn't temporary. It's the foundation for everything that follows. There is a deeper calm here now, the kind that doesn't fade when you look directly at it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending has settled into truth, free from confusion or hesitation. It no longer asks, "Will this work?" It says, "This is real." If you've felt more grounded in your decisions lately, that's because this connection has stopped pulling you in different directions. It's aligning you instead. What once felt fragile now feels dependable, like something you can lean on without fear of collapse. Now pay attention to what no longer disturbs you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Old triggers feel weaker. Unanswered questions don't hold the same weight. The help they needed has already done its work by reshaping trust on both sides. This is the stage where emotional balance becomes natural, not forced. You may notice that you're responding with patience instead of urgency, clarity instead of assumption. That shift matters more than you realize. It's proof that growth has taken place quietly but completely. Here is the truth that carries this part forward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What's unfolding now isn't fragile, it's stable because it's honest. You're no longer waiting for reassurance from outside yourself. You know where you stand. And when you know where you stand, the future doesn't feel threatening, it feels open. As this understanding settles, you'll sense readiness without pressure. This isn't an ending. It's the moment where confidence replaces questioning, and direction replaces waiting. The next step will feel natural, because it's finally coming from certainty, not hope. Everything feels quietly certain here, as if the path has already chosen itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending now carries a sense of arrival, not dramatic, not loud, but deeply reassuring. It says, "I know where I stand." And when someone knows that, the connection stops drifting. If you felt less inner debate and more inner agreement, that's because this phase is rooted in truth rather than possibility. What's real no longer needs to compete with doubt. Now notice how ease has replaced effort. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The help they once needed has fully transformed into mutual clarity. You're no longer adjusting yourself to fit uncertainty. Instead, you're moving in rhythm with what feels right. Conversations feel lighter. Silences feel safe. Choices feel clearer. This is what alignment looks like when it's lived, not imagined. It doesn't demand attention, it simply works. Here is the realization that anchors this part. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are no longer preparing for something to begin, you are already inside it. The future doesn't feel like a question anymore. It feels like continuation. As this truth settles, you'll sense a calm confidence guiding your steps. This isn't about waiting for a sign. You've become the sign. And from here, everything that unfolds does so with purpose, balance, and quiet strength. Everything reaches a steady clarity here, like standing at the center of something that finally makes sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message they're sending now feels grounded in truth, not emotion alone. It's calm, direct, and sincere. There's no confusion left to chase, no hidden meaning to decode. If you've noticed a sense of inner calm that doesn't depend on outcomes, that's because this stage is built on knowing rather than hoping. What's real has taken its place without resistance. Now recognize how naturally things flow. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The help they once needed has completed its work, turning uncertainty into mutual understanding. You're no longer reacting to the situation, you're moving with it. This is where confidence shows up quietly, without needing validation. Decisions feel easier. Boundaries feel clear. The connection feels balanced. That balance is not accidental, it's the result of patience, awareness, and growth on both sides. Here is the truth that defines this part. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Nothing ahead feels heavy anymore. The direction is steady, and steadiness brings peace. You're no longer standing at the edge wondering what comes next, you're walking forward with clarity. As this settles, you'll feel a deep sense of readiness, not rushed and not delayed. This chapter doesn't end with uncertainty. It continues with purpose. And that purpose now feels strong enough to carry you forward without doubt.